Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I feel like it's been forever, probably because it has. I've missed you guys. I hate whenever I have like a weird week where I can't really film and pump out videos because I like getting them out back to back for you guys. But anyways, instead of rambling like I always do, I'm gonna go ahead and jump on into this video. Today's video is going to be a collective haul. A majority of the products I did purchase myself, but there are a couple products in here that I received from various companies. I had posted pictures on Instagram and a lot of you guys had requested to see them in a haul. So I will save those towards the end of the video. That way, if you're not interested in seeing that part, you can just X out of it. So yeah, first things first, I went by Sephora. I don't know what it is, but for the last couple weeks, I've been really wanting to try a new full coverage foundation, just because on the days where I do wear makeup, I tend to go with something that's like lightweight to a medium coverage. For the last weeks, I've been using Jouer moisture tints, which I still adore, but there's just some days where you kind of want something full coverage to give more of like a flawless appearance. So I went there to get this guy. This is the Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo Foundation, and I picked mine up in the shade Medium 52. When swatching these, this seemed like the closest match. I don't know, we'll see how it goes though. But online, this foundation had a ton of good reviews, and then I've noticed on YouTube quite a fair amount of good reviews as well. So figured I would give it this one a go. I was actually between this one and then the Smashbox, I think it was like Studio 15 Hour Wear, something like that. But yeah, we will see how this goes. I know a lot of people say that this is better for oilier skin. If you guys are familiar with my channel, or me, I guess, I tend to have more of like dry to normal skin. So this is too drying. I guess that'll be okay because luckily Sephora has a good return policy. Besides that, I really only bought one other thing. Where's the actual product? I took it out. Is it in here? Yeah. This is the NARS Satin Lip Pencil. It's just a giant lip crayon in the shade, I believe it's called U. It's just YU. I've been wanting to try these for a while, and I was actually between this one and was it like Dragon Girl or something, which was a red, but I don't know what it is. I've been so into hot pinks lately. My battery's dying. That's so frustrating. Okay, I'm gonna try talking faster. But this is just a bright fluorescent pink. It is what I have on my lips right now. So far, I'm really liking the formula of it. I do notice about an hour in, you can feel your lips tighten a little bit, but the color doesn't crack or transfer or anything. So I really do like that. But yeah, I'm just going to continue wearing it, see how I feel about it. If I really like it, then I do want to get some of the other shades just because there were some really pretty fall shades in that collection. Besides that, all I got was the little birthday gift packet, which is just the Benefit Bare Real and then the Benefit Watts Up highlighter. My birthday was in July, but I didn't buy anything then, so she just let me have it now. And then I did ask for a sample of the Marc Jacobs Genius Gel. This is the new foundation from Marc Jacobs. I believe, was this the only one or was there another one? I don't remember. I know there were like blushes, bronzers, and powders and everything. I'm not gonna lie, whenever I saw Marc Beauty was being released, I wasn't that like, I don't know, I didn't have high expectations for it. I figured it would be more of a thing that was like about the name than the actual product. But after playing around at Sephora, I was really impressed. I really want to go back and try picking up one of the full coverage lip glosses. The color range was absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, this foundation formula is something that I tend to go for more than something like a Kat Von D. This is more of like a lightweight natural finish. So if I like this, then I guess I'll be having to go back because I don't know, this felt like a really nice everyday foundation. All right, and then that is all that I got from Sephora. From Ulta, I picked up two things. First, I got the Anastasia Brow Wiz. I've been hearing so much about this and I love brow products. I've been crazy about the Sigma Beauty Brow Box Kit. I always forget the name, but I haven't used a pencil, like retractable pencil, in a while. I used to use the Maybelline Define a Brow and then the MAC lingering eyebrow pencil, but I felt like those like wore down so fast. So yeah, I went to give this one a go and I got it in the shade Soft Brown. So it's just a retractable pencil on one side and then a really nice spoolie on the other. So far, I've been loving this. The consistency of the pencil is perfect. It's not too hard and it's not too waxy. Like you get the perfect like tiny natural strokes. You can go for a bold brow or a light brow. And one thing that I really like about this is that if you wind it up, you can wind it back down, which if you're familiar with the MAC eyebrow pencils, that's something that you couldn't do, which always frustrated me. Okay, moving on. I love how we just dropped that. The other thing that I got from Ulta is an Essence lipstick in the shade 50 Creamy Nude. It looks just like this. I'm sorry if I'm talking too fast, but I had to refilm this intro because I somehow managed to delete it while I was importing, so all my other footage is already there. But I'm having to redo this part and the battery's blinking at me, and I just wanted it to be a one take type thing. So yeah, this is the Essence lipstick in Creamy Nude. I typically don't wear nude lip products, lipsticks, glosses, anything. I'm more for like vibrant and bold lips, but I don't know, I wanted to step a little bit out of my comfort zone. Plus this was on sale for like $1, but this is actually a really nice nude. It's more of like a pinky nude rather than a flat like whiteout nude. And then from Target, I picked up this corrector and concealer, I guess duo type thing. I believe it's CoverGirl and Olay. There's a giant clearance sticker on it, so I can't quite see it. But this was on clearance for $7.68. So basically, I believe it's like an eye cream or a moisturizer that's swirled with the correcting concealer. I tried a little bit of this today, and I don't know if I applied it wrong. I used a Sigmax flat top concealer brush, and I felt like it kind of like emphasized the dryness under my eyes. And the main reason I picked this up is because since it does have that moisturizer, correct me if I'm wrong, maybe like eye cream in it, since I have really dry under eyes, I thought that it would help with that, but I don't know, I felt like it just really brought out the dryness. So maybe tomorrow I'll just try with my fingers or a beauty blender instead. But yeah, the main reason I picked it up is because it was marked down. Okay, and then from the website, I believe it's LOV Eyelashes. So loveeyelashes.com, but like eyelashes and love share the E, if you know what I mean. I'll link it down below. I forgot whose channel I was watching, but they had mentioned this website, and I totally suck at strip lashes, and it's just something that I want to get better at. So I picked these up just because there were a ton of brands available on the site that were just kind of like, I don't know if it was like off-brand, but lashes that were under $2. Typically at the drugstore, I'd say strip lashes are anywhere from like $3 to $5. So I thought that was a good deal. I ended up getting, I believe, either 14 or 15 pairs of lashes, and with shipping, it was $23 and some change. I had a 10% off discount code from that video that I had watched. If I can remember what video it was, I will link it down below. I'm so sorry, I'm being forgetful right now. But basically it was a 10% off code, and then if you spent $25, it was free shipping, but you could like deduct the 20% off to make it below $25. So that was pretty nice. So yeah, I picked up a ton of lashes. I got some from the brand Gypsy lashes, which I believe is a branch off of Ardell. I could be wrong. Some Miss Adora lashes. For instance, these were like a no-name brand lash, and I want to say they were like $1.40 something. I have some Butterfly lashes, that's the brand. Stardell lash. I know there's some normal Ardell ones in here. There's Red Cherry. And then today when I opened my inbox, I guess, I don't know if you just get it with a first-time order or what the deal was, but I had an email saying your account has now been upgraded to like gold member or something. Gold member, like Austin Powers. Anyways, to where now like my prices would be even cheaper than they were before. So that's pretty exciting, but I think 14 to 15 sets of lashes will last me a very long time because I typically don't really wear false lashes. From Walgreens, I picked up the L'Oreal Total Repair 5 Damage Erasing Balm. Basically, it's just a hair mask. I have been out of my shampoo and conditioners forever now, so I've just been using drugstore products because I haven't really had the time to drive out to a SalonCentric or Cosmoprof yet, and my hair is in like a dire need of a good repair mask. So I don't know, this one actually doesn't have a scent at all, but I loved how like thick it looked. So we'll see how this goes. And it was only $6.99 at Walgreens. I'm sure it would have been cheaper at Walmart, but I was at Walgreens at the time. So probably in the next 2 days, I'm sure I will give this a go. If you guys have tried this already, let me know down below what you guys think about it. And, oh, I lied. Also from Ulta, I picked up the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. I've been wanting another bottle of this forever, but I just haven't been wanting to pay full price for it because a couple, or I guess like last year, I purchased the XL size from Outlook for $18 when like this normal size, I want to say it's like $29 or $25. So I don't know, just being stubborn, I didn't want to pay that, but Keegan had got me an Ulta gift card a while ago, so I just went ahead and picked it up. I love this stuff. It's just refreshing, and it seriously keeps your makeup on your face all day. So I don't like the new packaging of this though. It's weird. I missed the other packaging. Alright, so moving on to skincare. I'm sorry if I'm talking too fast. There's just a lot of stuff here that I need to cover, so I don't want to make this video like a century long. Okay, a while ago I went and I got a facial and a back facial, and she used this cleanser and I really liked the scent of it. And then I've also used some of my mother-in-law's because she goes to the same lady and she had some of it at her house, and one day I forgot my face wash or whatever and I used some of hers and I really liked it. So I'm not really sure what the brand is because there is no name, but it's the AHA BHA exfoliating cleanser with jojoba beads. I really like this cleanser because the beads in here are really fine, so they still exfoliate but they're gentle at the same time. You don't have like some gross sandy grit. This was $25 at her spa, which I realize companies and like salons, you do have to mark it up to make a profit, but I googled this on, or I searched on Amazon. I just typed in AHA BHA exfoliating cleanser and the exact bottle of this was on there for, I want to say $18 or $19. So if this is something you guys are interested in, I would recommend just finding it on there if you don't have like a spa or something nearby, because it's cheaper and I'm pretty sure it had Amazon Prime, so you'd get free shipping. Alright, so sticking with skincare, a couple weeks ago Michael Todd sent me a couple products to try out. I've heard so much about this brand on YouTube, so I have been curious just because, I don't know, I'm kind of a skincare junkie. I love trying new things. I love finding things that will work for my skin. So I got a couple products. I just have a couple here that I wanted to mention to you guys quickly. First off is the Skin Defender Alpha Hydroxy Cream Facial Cleanser. If you guys watched one of my recent Getting Ready With Me videos, I featured kind of some of my morning skincare in there. This product was in there and I've been loving this stuff. If you guys have dry skin, I'd highly recommend checking out this cleanser just because it's a cleanser that like dissolves your makeup and everything, but it doesn't leave your face feeling like dry. Like, you know where you rub your hand down your face and it almost just like squeaks off your face? I don't know, I don't like that super tight squeaky feeling. Like, obviously it makes my face clean, but it doesn't like strip it of all the moisture. I almost feel like it kind of leaves a layer of moisture on my face, so I don't know, I've really been liking this. Another product is the Charcoal Detoxifying Facial Mask. I like this, but I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was gonna be a thicker mask. Sometimes with facial masks, I like something that's like really thick that you can see, and reading charcoal, I thought it was gonna be black, but it's actually almost like a lotion, which overall is a lot easier to apply. So just to show you guys what the product looks like, another thing that I wanted to quickly mention is that I love that it has a pump, because you know when you're using a facial mask, like you'll squeeze some on your hand like the mint julep, and then your hands are dirty, and then it's like, okay, how do I squeeze more without getting the bottle disgusting? So yeah, it's just almost like a really thin lotion. See what I mean? So it rubs right in, and then it has a slight gray cast, but overall it just rubs right in like a lotion. So I leave this on for like 15 to 20 minutes and wash it off. My face feels so smooth afterwards, so I love that. Where is the baby wipe to wipe this off? Okay, and this one is for normal to dry skin, mature and sensitive skin. I have two more here, but I'll just show you one other one. This is the Blue Green Algae Antibacterial Toner. Out of all the products that I got, this is probably one of my top 2 favorites. I feel like it's seriously been keeping little blemishes that I was getting on my face just toned down, I guess. So like I said, it is a toner, but it's an anti-inflammatory and antibacterial. So it's wiping all the bacteria off your face, but it's also restoring your skin to its normal pH balance after cleansing. It does kind of have a weird like herbally scent, but I don't know, that scent kind of makes me feel like my skin is even cleaner, if that makes sense. But I just wanted to mention those products to give you guys an idea of some of the skincare items that I've been using recently if you didn't watch that recent Getting Ready With Me video. Okay, moving on. Next, I have some products from Shop Lately, like I do in pretty much every haul because I have a sick obsession with that store. So first off, these 2 necklaces that I'm wearing. Okay, earlier it looked better and layered. It looks like one chunky necklace in person. I don't know how well that looks on camera. But first off is this kind of just plain crystal necklace. This one came from the seller Opaque Lion, and then this bottom one that I love, it's like an intense hot pink. This one I got from Glint Gleam, which still remains to be my favorite store. I just feel like the quality really stands out, so I don't know, I really like stacking these two. I also wanted to quickly mention, if you guys like this necklace style but you're not crazy about the color, they offer it like in a deep navy that has like little bits of green and yellow. That's also really pretty, and that I might get for fall as well, but I don't know, I'm really into neon still. Okay, I got another piece from Glint Gleam. Where is it? It's this one. This is a little bit kind of different for me, but I thought it would look really pretty with a black blouse. So it's just a gold chain, and then it has these little crystals on it here. I'm not gonna lie, the picture online looked a little bit cheapy, but I was like, I don't know, I still kind of want to try it. It's actually a lot heavier and prettier in person. So you guys are probably thinking, if it looked bad online, why did you buy it? I don't know, I'm just that obsessed with the website, okay? Don't judge me. So it's just a layered necklace like this, but I don't know, I love gold and crystals together. I just feel like that looks really cute. And then I just ordered one more piece from Shop Lately. This is actually a new store that I came across. The business card is here. It's called Yuni Kelley Designs. And I got this necklace. I think this is gonna be another one of my new favorite stores, but I seriously love this. Okay, so sticking with the neon theme, brace yourselves for this. Dun, dun, dun. I don't know, I am obsessed with this. It may not be some of your styles, but I'm seriously so crazy about this one. Apparently she sells it in yellow too, because I saw that on her Etsy site, but that one wasn't available on Shop Lately, which makes me sad because I really want that one too. So the metal is kind of like a gunmetal color, and then you just have all these little pretty crystalline rhinestones, and then some little hand-painted neon ones. But I don't know, I really like this little fanned out part and these bigger crystals. Like I said, I just got this in the mail today, but I'm already so obsessed. I almost put this one on instead, but oh, it's so pretty. I don't know, I love it. So once again, if you guys are interested in this one, her store is called Yuni Kelley, Y-U-N-I-K-E-L-L-E-Y. I'll go ahead and write those store names down below, as well as a link to Shop Lately. Actually, I lied. I ordered one other thing from Shop Lately. I've been using the same phone case since I got my iPhone 5. It was just a cheap $8 one that I got from Amazon, and I seriously loved it. It was just baby pink, but the paint on the case started peeling off and it was getting janky looking. So I needed to get a new one. I didn't even know that they had phone cases on Shop Lately, and then I came across this one. It's from the store Wildflower, which I guess is actually pretty popular, like on Twitter and YouTube. I've just never ordered one until now, so I don't remember the name of this, but basically there's just a cute floral print, kind of like the shabby chic print that they have at Target, and then these big gold studs. But I don't know, I really like this one because there's a bumper on it, and I'm not gonna lie, I drop my phone a ton. Plus, Landon's always playing with my phone, so then if he drops it, at least it has like extra protection. So there's like a fabric inside, and then there's just this like clear acrylic type thing, I guess, I don't know, gold studs, and then the black trim. So yeah, I don't know, I think it's pretty cute. I'm excited about it. Alright, next up I have some hair products I wanted to quickly share with you. Big Sexy Hair was kind enough to send me some products, and I'm not gonna lie, I've tried out a majority of the line, at least in the Big Sexy Hair part. I haven't really tried the Healthy Sexy Hair or, you know, like the Short Sexy Hair, because I don't really have short hair. But yeah, I've tried out a lot from the Big Sexy Hair line, but I haven't tried these two, so I was really excited about them. So the first product I have here is actually one of my new favorite styling products, and it's called Flip It Over. It's a texturizing and finishing hairspray. So if you guys have watched my videos for a while, then you know, like sometime last year I was obsessed with Redken Wool Shake. That is a great product, I do still like it. However, I like this product way more. It gives your hair the same look. If you know me, you know I like more of like a messier look. I don't mind if my hair is dirty because I feel like it styles better that way. But basically this gives you a ton of volume and just adds some texture to your hair, which I like. So with Redken Wool Shake, I felt like sometimes I could really only wear my hair styled for like 2 days before it would almost just start like rolling into itself and kind of get too starchy and hard. This doesn't do it at all. So all I do with this product is just flip my hair over like the name says, and then I'll just spray it all over from kind of like, not my root area, but I guess like mid shaft to my ends, and just start scrunching my hair. And I swear it just like grows and grows and just turns into like a lion's mane, which I love because then it tones down. So yeah, I really like this because it like gives my hair more volume without it making it feel like sticky or gummy. So I've really been loving this. The other product that really stood out to me is the Weatherproof. This is a humidity resistant spray. I live in Florida, basically humidity central. It's like Satan's butthole here. It's ridiculously hot, and that was kind of gross. I apologize. But yeah, I really like this because once again, I just spray this in my hair to kind of give it extra hold, but it doesn't add any stiffness to my hair. I don't get like helmet head or sticky hair, and it lasts throughout Florida's humidity, which is a godsend because like I said, it's super hot and gross and muggy here. Oh, one thing that I did purchase while I was in DC were 2 more Alex and Annie bracelets. Keegan got me one for my birthday and it's just the letter G. I don't know, I love these. They're perfect for stacking. Right now I just have mine all in gold tones. I did want to mix some silver in there, but I don't know, right now I'm still sticking with gold. So Keegan had actually ordered this one for me from Nordstrom. I didn't know that they had like actual freestanding stores, but when we were exploring Georgetown, I like found a store there that I had never seen before, so I was really excited. So the first new addition I actually got from a good friend, and this is Landon's birthstone. I believe it's aquamarine, I could be wrong. But yeah, I just wanted to toss some things in there that just meant something to me. And then the one that I purchased for myself was the St. Christopher one. So yeah, I love wearing these all together. I just think they look really cute. I do want to get a silver one to mix in there. I don't know, I just think 4 or 5 together stacked would be really cute. I just really like the look of these stacked. I've been wearing them pretty much every day. Of course, I'm not wearing them right now. That always happens to me in my videos, and I'm not gonna lie, I kind of love that noise. That's probably annoying to a lot of you guys, but I don't know. I like that jingle jangle. All right, so now the last couple things I'm gonna show you are products that I received from various companies. So if you guys aren't interested in this part, you can go ahead and X out of it. But like I mentioned earlier, a lot of you guys had asked for me to, I guess, haul some of these items for you guys. So yeah, please don't feel like I'm being like braggy or annoying. I'm not, because like I said, I wasn't gonna feature these products originally, but you guys had asked to see them. So starting off with Jouer, which has become one of my new favorite brands. I've just been loving their products like crazy. These are the cream eyeshadow crayons. I actually gave 2 of these to my mom just because she loves cream eyeshadows as well, and I'm like, okay, I don't need to keep all of these for myself. So the 4 that I have here are Avant-Garde, Abstract, Rococo, and Renaissance. The main reason that I love these is because not only are they amazing, like water resistant, crease proof eyeshadow crayons, they also have vitamin E and I forget what it's not aloe extract. It could be aloe extract, but there's something else in there that's kind of like a skincare item that's like good for your eyes, which I don't know, I think that's awesome to have in all-in-one product. Also, another thing, if you guys aren't familiar with Jouer, not only is their packaging adorable, like their compacts that I've showed in a past video, they're also, I'm pretty sure the entire line is paraben free. Don't quote me on that, but I know for a fact that these are paraben free. So just to give you a quick look at these, this first one here is Rococo, which is just a really pretty kind of champagne color. So they're just these retractable crayons, and then on the bottom you have sharpeners. I've used so many of these in recent tutorials and getting ready with me videos. So there's the first one. As you can see, they're just so incredibly buttery and creamy. I'm so obsessed with them. I've been using them pretty much every day. The next one is Abstract, which is kind of like a black, like granity type color. I don't know. Yeah, it's just kind of like a matte black. Is Renaissance. These 2 are my 2 favorite colors. So it's just a really nice kind of burgundy color, I guess you would say. No, more of like, no, there is burgundy in there. It's like a deep coppery type color. I suck at describing things, I'm sorry. And then the last one is Avant-Garde, which I used in a purple eyeshadow tutorial. This one is so gorgeous. I don't know how to do this. So swatch, it just kind of looks like a cobalt blue, but once you blend it out, it turns more into a purple. So you could wear it as like either of those shades. But yeah, I've been so impressed with these. I'm seriously so obsessed. I love them. Some other products that I received from Jouer that really stood out to me and I've been crazy for are the lipsticks and lip products in general. I really want to try out their lip pencils now too. So first off, I have Whitney, which I've mentioned so many times. It's been in a favorite video. This with their lip gloss in Malibu is like perfection. It's just this gorgeous cool toned pink. I absolutely love it. It's just a demi matte lipstick. So once again, just another bright pink. If you can't tell, I've been having an obsession with like a neon type pinks. Next up is Sophia, and this one, I don't think this is a demi matte. I'm not sure. Basically, they offer any kind of color you'd want, whether you're more into pinks or kind of like neutrally type red colors. So there is that shade. And then this is one that I wanted to show you because I used this in my last video and I couldn't remember the name, and a lot of you guys were like, oh, what's the name? So this one I don't believe is released yet. It's coming out with their fall collection, but it's called Lana, and oh my gosh, I love this one. Fall colors, this is one of the more, I guess, like pinkier reds, but I don't know, I love this color. I feel like it's prettier on the lips than it is swatched, but all of Jouer's lipsticks are so incredibly creamy and hydrating. Next up, I have 3 products from Josie Maran that I wanted to quickly mention. I did Instagram a picture of the product, so if you guys are curious, but these three I've been obsessed with. I don't know about you, but in the summer and I don't know, pretty much all year, I love like cream products on my cheeks. I feel like they just really help your face look dewy and glowy and healthy. So first up, I have this cream blush here in the shade Sun Kissed. I'm not gonna lie, when I first opened this up, I was like, that is not a very pretty color, because in the packaging, I don't know, it just kind of almost looks like a cream bronzer. Just comes off kind of orangey brown to me. However, on your face, this stuff is incredible. So this is what I'm wearing on my cheeks right now, and I absolutely adore it. I feel like it gives you a really healthy glow, and it's one of those products that works like kind of as a blush and bronzer, to where you can just wear this one product and not worry about the other. I don't know, I've really been loving it. I love just like the healthy sheen it gives your face without making you look, I guess, like greasy. So I'm really interested in checking out the other colors now, just because I've been so obsessed with this one. Now the other two cream products are called the Argan Color Sticks. So first off, I have the shade Coral, and I think I actually like this one more out of the two. So these products you can either use on your lips or just on your cheeks, so it just winds up like this. And what I like to do is just take a duo fiber stippling brush, just kind of swirl it on the top of the stick, and then just dab it onto my cheeks. So this one is in Coral, and I don't know, to me that is like the perfect summer color. It's just really, really pretty. The only thing with these is that I feel like they kind of have like a ginger scent to them, like a fresh ginger smell, which I don't know, is a little bit weird to me. It's not bad, but I just feel like it could have a better scent, I guess. And then the next one is in the color Petal Pink. To me, this is kind of a cream version of NARS Orgasm. It's really, really pretty. I feel like this color will be prettier in the fall, but I don't know. Right now, I've just been really obsessed with Coral, but both are definitely gorgeous shades, and they're incredibly pigmented and long lasting. So I've really been impressed with these. This one I've been wearing more on my lips than on my cheeks, but I think once fall rolls around, I will be using this on my cheeks more. Plus the packaging is really cute. I love the rose gold. Alright, so that pretty much wraps up this haul. If you guys made it through to the end, thank you for watching. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any comments or questions or specific video requests, feel free to leave those in the comment section down below. As always, everything should be linked down below in the bottom bar for you guys. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!